might be thinking, hold on. Didn't you unbox these shoes already? Yes, I did. In fact, this is the returns that I'm doing very soon. But I thought, hold on, I never even reviewed them because, yeah, we'll talk about reasons why actually. First and foremost, this video is all about a sneaker that I don't think should have came back, or not now anyway. It's the Nike Air Max Craze. A bit crazy to say the least with some of the features on this shoe. It's a sneaker that's come out recently for the first time in ever. And yeah, it's a shoe I think that's worth talking about, only just. But let's dive in. Oh, okay. Now I've remembered why I almost didn't review them. Jesus, crispy, bruh. What's that saying? Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Yeah, it's a bit of a mad one. So yeah, this shoe debuting in 2001, and I think, if my maths is correct and my knowledge is correct, this is the first time it's retroing, which, if that's true, I know why. But no, honestly, it's not gonna be for everyone. It's not for me, and we'll talk about reasons why later, my overall verdict, buy or buy, you know, all that good stuff that we do over here. And yeah, it's a divisive one. It's not gonna be for most people, but if you like them, of course, they're for you. Get them. But look, we'll start off with the box as usual. And yep, it's pretty old school, pretty retro to the early 2000s. And the Air Max Craze, being from the Alpha project from Nike, was a cool sort of sub company from them. Very similar to Nike ACG. But yes, you can see the 5 dots on there to symbolize the Nike Alpha project, and even some Alpha project branding on the side there as well. But the product sticker does read though, women's Nike Air Max Craze, and the official colorway is black, bright citrus, and white. Bright citrus and white. Sounds like one of those Five Alive drinks. Do you remember Five Alive? Oh, Five Alive. Are they still around? Sunny D. Sunny D. Pause? Is that a pause? Anyway, look, the Nike Alpha project, where has it been? Should they be making a comeback? The likes of the Nike Presto, that is still very much around. The Nike Air Tuned Max, oh man, what a shoe. Wasn't one of my favorites, but I've learned to love over time. And yes, a lot of sneakers I'm forgetting off the top of my head, but it's been a long time. The early 2000s is when the Alpha project was sort of in its heyday. And yeah, to be honest, it didn't really last that long, you know? And this is one of the shoes that fell victim to that. Maybe it was ahead of its time, like most shoes in the project. Maybe it was just a failed experiment. Even the Air Max Sundial, which is very much in line with this shoe and the Alpha project, because the upper, near enough identical. You know, you got the zip feature, sock-like feature with the neoprene material, all that good stuff. But we're getting too ahead of ourselves, broskies. We're here to talk about the sizing as much as anything else, because this shoe hasn't been seen that often. I know there's a few cool colorways, but yeah, this was one of the OG colors to drop. So let's talk about the sizing, shall we? Now the sizing and fit is a bit of a weird one. Because of that back strap, it kind of changes the dynamic of the shoe. And referencing the Sunder again, because of the build of it, you kind of know where you stand with the sizing. This shoe though, yeah, it's kind of weird. Now for me, I actually went true to size and they fit great. I am more narrow-footed though than the average person, so yeah, I guess just bear that one in mind. But I think with the back strap, it sort of holds your ankle more in place, which is great. I know it doesn't look the best, but in terms of how they feel on feet, yeah, it actually feels decent. Especially comparing it to the Sunder, where a lot of people needed to half size up in that shoe. So yeah, I guess for me, these are a true to size fit and I have no problem. But if you are wide-footed or you like a bit more room, yeah, you might need to half size up. Now, a cross training sneaker making its comeback for the first time, allegedly. Where did it go wrong? Where did the wheels fall off? Why did Nike pull it? Because I guess for the time, these look kind of cool. In 2025 though, I'm not so sure. But with that all said and done, let's look around the sneaker. Let's see what's what. Now, when it comes to the upper, I'm not actually mad. I mean, it does look cool, even by today's standards. I mean, the zip's nice. I do like a bit of zip action. But what's a big plus for me is the inclusion of laces. But whether you're a fan of the zip or laces or the combination of both, like me, yeah, it still looks cool. in my opinion. The mini Nike swoosh though, that actually adds a nice touch. And I mean, this colorway isn't the most exciting. I know there's more colorways coming out from Nike and this shoe, and they look a lot better. But yeah, the Air Max Craze does very much look like an early 2000s shoe, judging by the looks of the shape, the materials, even the construction. But moving on towards the top of the tongue though, we do have the Max Air branding in the orange, black and white. And then we've got the 5 alpha dots on the pull tab. Where do I start with this one, broskies? I mean, the back strap, yep. Looks wise, I mean, the less I say, the better in terms of looks. But I mean, on feet, it's a weird experience, but somewhat surprisingly good. And especially for what this sneaker is really intended for, you know, cross training or sports in general. Now, sometimes, and not all the time, obviously, with some sneakers, you get a lot of heel slippage. No matter what you do, you go half size down, you go true to size. But with the Air Max Craze, you don't have to worry. It keeps your feet so locked down, like you can't even take the shoe off. That's how good it is. Now, I've heard mumbles as well that this sneaker could be more for immobile people too. But yeah, I don't think that's true, bruh, because even for me, trying to take these off and put these back on and vice versa, yeah, was a struggle without both hands and bending down and stuff like that. So I don't think that's true. I said that in my unboxing and I'll take that one back. I think I was wrong there. But insole wise though, does look pretty cool. Very much like the early 2000s, that kind of vibes with the alpha dots there again, just at the back. But yeah, midsole and air unit wise is very much like the Air Max Thunder. And whether you like that or not, does look cool. Does look sporty. But yeah, hits of white, black and the orange air unit, I really like the look of it. Now this is one of the most unique outsoles I've ever seen, honestly, and I guess it's for good reason. There is a lot going on, but at the same time, there's not much to talk about, so yeah, it's kind of cool. You've got the cross training branding there with the Nike heel fit, which is what the strap is at the back basically. But yeah, that's pretty much it. An outsole I haven't really seen before, and I don't think I'll be seeing it again on another shoe. I don't want to be that guy to trash a shoe just because it's not for me, but man, oh man, there's a lot I don't like about this shoe. There are some elements though that I do really like, and it's more to do with the on-foot experience and less about the looks, you know? But yeah, let's decide together, broskies, whether the Air Max Craze is a buy or a buy. Now in 2025, it's been the sort of year, with Nike especially, of everything and anything being pulled out of the vaults. Whether we want them or not, they're coming back. They are just there. They go on sale, but they're still there. And Nike, I think, to their detriment, they're trying a lot of new things, bringing out retros, once upon a time, unobtainable sneakers too, and yeah, sneakers that haven't even retroed before, just like this one. And there's a few reasons why I think this sneaker died out and never came back until now. One of the biggest reasons is the sneaker I keep mentioning and making references to is the Air Max Thunder. Being very similar in its design, but also looking better than this shoe because the back strap isn't gonna be for everyone. And re-releasing that sneaker recently, I think it was last year, coming back with this shoe, it just doesn't make sense. And I do think Nike could have waited a couple more years for the sort of Thunder to die down, you know, and then bring these out. But giving us these, the Air Max Craze, so close to the Thunder, it don't make sense to me. I don't know about you guys, but yeah, if you had to choose this over the Thunder, I don't think that would be happening. But yeah, there are some more cool colorways that does make this shoe look 10 times better. Whether it is to be used for sports, lifestyle, cross training, whatever the weather. I mean, yeah, the colorways do make a difference and you know it. But I just think overall, the aesthetic of the sneaker, the back strap, the heel counter, yeah, or the lack of, I should say, it's not for everyone, and most people, I would say. The thing is though, and I say this in the defense of this shoe, like I've got no horse in the race. I don't care if you don't agree with this or not. It's more how I feel on feet, and I think like a lot of sports shoes or initially designed sports shoes, the real strength of it is the on-foot experience. And having these on feet, you don't feel the need to wear anything else. Like I know it's weird to say, like there's very much going on with the heel counter, the back tab, the heel strap, or Nike heel fit as they call it. The sensation is like so secure that you can do most things in it. You know, you can go running if you want to, lift some weights, do some cardio, treadmill, whatever you want. This shoe can mostly do it all, in my eyes, you know? And this is coming from a fully qualified personal trainer that wears Air Max 95s and TNs to the gym. Take that information and do what you want with it, broskies. I'm just telling you, you need to try these on to sort of see the sneaker's strengths. Now, These aren't cheap by any means. Retailing for 155 quid here in the UK, yeah, it's not gonna be the most appealing buy. Judging by the market at the moment, better sneakers out there, better looking ones too. And you just know it. You can smell it that these sneakers will be on sale very soon. With more colorways dropping and with these sitting, yeah, it's just a matter of time before they're like 25% off, 50% off. And overall, it's not a sneaker that's for me. And that's the reason I'm returning it. There's no shame in it. I don't care. It's just something I tried out, not a shoe I'm gonna be wearing, not a shoe I can see myself keeping, but one that I do appreciate here and there. Not all of the shoe, because yeah, man, I mean, as much as it does feel good on feet and it serves its purpose in terms of sports, cross training, all of that good jazz, on feet, bruh, it just looks like there's a lot of the shoe missing. It looks like a convertible without the top. In fact, the top's half down and the manufacturer just stopped making half the hard top of the convertible. Broskis, I don't do this often because I don't get sneakers on the channel often that I don't like. But this shoe, the Air Max Craze, it's just not for me. So I have to give these a buy. But let me know what you think down below about the Air Max Craze. Is it for you? Is it a sneaker you're eyeing up? Are you waiting for these to go on sale? Are you waiting for the right colorway? Or on the other hand, is this a total miss? Leave it all down there for me, please, broskis. Be respectful though, because this shoe might be for someone. You know, they may have an attachment from 2001. They may be into cross training and want this shoe again. You just never know. But do all of that other good stuff for me, please, broskis. Like, comment, share. And yes, until the next episode, take care.